In a small village surrounded by dusty roads and green fields, there lived a boy named Arman. Arman was not the smartest student in school, nor the strongest athlete. In fact, many people believed he would never achieve anything great. His teachers often complained that he was slow, and some of his classmates even laughed at him. But Arman had something very special: he never gave up. Every morning, Arman woke up before sunrise. While most children were still sleeping, he would sit near the window with his old books and try to study. Sometimes he did not understand the lessons. Sometimes he made many mistakes. But he always told himself, "If I try one more time, maybe I will understand." One day, his teacher announced a big school competition. The winner would receive a scholarship to study in the city. For many students, it was a golden opportunity. When Arman told his classmates he wanted to participate, they laughed. "Arman? Winning the competition? That's impossible," one boy said. Even Arman's close friend doubted him. "Maybe you shouldn't try. The exam is very difficult." For a moment, Arman felt sad. Their words echoed in his mind. He looked at his old books and thought about quitting. But then he remembered something his mother always told him. Success does not belong to the smartest person. It belongs to the one who refuses to stop trying. That night, Arman made a decision. He would try his best, no matter what others said. From that day on, he worked harder than ever before. He studied in the early morning, after school, and even late at night. Whenever he did not understand something, he asked questions. When he failed a practice test, he studied the mistakes instead of feeling ashamed. Slowly, something amazing began to happen. The lessons that once seemed impossible started making sense. The problems that once confused him became easier. His confidence grew little by little. Finally, the day of the competition arrived. Students from many schools gather. In a large hall. Everyone looked confident and prepared. Arman felt nervous, but he remembered how much effort he had put in. "I did my best. That is enough," he told himself. The exam was long and difficult. Many students finished quickly, but Arman carefully read each question. He remembered the nights he had spent studying and patiently solved the problems one by one. After the exam, the students waited anxiously for the results. Days later, the principal stood on the stage with the final announcement. "The winner of the scholarship competition is Arman." For a moment, the hall was silent. Then everyone began clapping. The same classmates who once laughed at him were now amazed. His teachers smiled proudly. Arman walked to the stage with disbelief in his eyes. He had done it. Not because he was the smartest. Not because he was the most talented. But because he never gave up when things were difficult. Later that evening, Arman sat outside his house watching the sunset. His mother placed her hand on his shoulder and said softly, "I always knew you could do it." Arman smiled and replied, "I just kept trying." And that simple lesson became the secret of his success. Moral of the story: success is not about being perfect or the best from the beginning. It is about hard work, patience, and never quitting even when others doubt you.